Hey everybody, it's time for the theme song. Discover and play and learn and grow with the people we love and the places we know. Shining light wherever we go. It's the spectacular summer show. It's Hannah.
Hi friends, I'm so glad that you're back for another episode of the Spectacular Summer Show. Last week we talked all about food. We even learned how to make bread from scratch, which I thought was delicious. This week I'm really excited about our show because we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, music. I really like music. I like to listen to it. I like to make music with my friends, and I love to sing. And you know, music's really special because it connects people. And it also makes us feel emotions like happy or sad or calm or annoyed. Susie.
Hi, Miss Hannah.
What are you doing?
Well, I have a sock hop coming up, and I was going to play my records, but then I couldn't find a record player. So then I found this squeeze box, and I thought maybe I could learn how to play a polka.
Oh. Why don't we put that down for right now?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because you don't really know how to play it, do you?
No.
No. And so that might not be the best option for the sock hop.
That's true.
That's true. Because you want music that people can dance to, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun.
And it's also fun if you kind of know the song and you can sing along.
Yeah, well, I was going to try to sing over that.
Oh, I really think that maybe I could help you later to find some music.
That would be great.
Okay, but right now we're getting ready to do the Spectacular Summer Show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. Hey, actually, you love musicals, don't you?
I do. I've been in some shows before in my hometown.
Yeah, that's so fun. Last summer, I got to be in 2 shows here at our local theater, and I thought it would be fun for our Discover section today to go backstage at the Playhouse and see what it's like. Would you like to come with us?
I would love to, but I should probably return the squeeze box where I got it from.
Oh, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
And maybe not play that again.
Okay.
Or maybe find someone to teach you how to play it.
Okay.
That would be cool too. All right, well friends, let's go. We are outside of the Putnam County Playhouse. I don't know if your family has ever come to see a show here, but I've come for several shows. And in fact, last summer I even got to be part of a couple of shows. So I thought we would go inside and let you see the parts of the Playhouse that you don't get to see. We're going to go backstage and see the costumes and what everything looks like in the back. And then we're also going to get to go up into the tech booth as well and see all that technical stuff. So let's go inside. Come on. All right, so we are inside. We're on the stage, which if you've come to a show here before, you recognize this. This is Shelley McFadden, who is one of the board members. And she has all the keys to let us in all the secret places. So she is going to give us a backstage tour and check out all the parts of the Playhouse that you don't get to see when you come for a show. So I will follow you.
Okay, well, this is our stage, obviously. And the house is out here. We have about 198 chairs, which right now are under plastic for the winter.
Well, and the season is
postponed for now.
Yeah, so nothing really looks like it should at this point.
No, and if you see the little loft up there, that's where the band plays. So we usually have a piano, drums, I don't know, another keyboard, just whatever the pit director decides he or she wants to have up there. And then if you look over here, you can see our spotlight lofts. There's one on either side. So that's pretty cool. Those are new as of last year. And then the tech loft is over there. That's Dustin's domain, and he'll get to show you that here in a few minutes. So if you want to come with me backstage, this is the stage left exit. And so when we come back here, we have a lovely little area. We have closed circuit television, so the actors can see what's happening on stage all the time. Those aren't on right now, but it's really, really helpful. The actors can watch what's going on, and then we have an outside exit. And a lot of times when an actor will have to come in from one side or the other, they actually have to go outside and walk around the building and then come in through the other door. So that's kind of fun too.
Unless it's raining, and then we have to be really quiet as we walk inside.
Yes, very true.
I learned that last year.
Yes. Interestingly, this little room used to be a restroom, and there was a sign that said, "Do not flush during performances." So just a little FYI, I thought that.
That's funny.
Yes. And then we'll go over to the stage right exit. This is again where the actors kind of congregate between scenes because they can watch the video and see what's happening. And then usually prop pieces are stored over here that we use during shows, not prop set. And then back here, there's the other door that you would exit. Back here is our scene shop, and this is our stage manager's table. The stage manager will watch what's going on stage the whole time there at his desk, his or her desk, and then they are responsible for running the show during the performances. And then this is our scene shop where our set director, Linda Jesvold, does most of them, and she'll build the sets in here, and she just does an absolutely amazing job. We haven't really been in here since last fall when the season ended, so it's just kind of messy, so you have to look past that. But we have dressing rooms. This is the men's dressing room over here. So it's just a fun little place. And then up there they also have closed circuit television so they can see what's happening on stage. And that way, if they're in the middle of getting ready or whatever and they notice, uh-oh, I'm supposed to be on stage, they can run in and do that real quickly. And then this is the girls, which is pretty much exactly like the boys, except it has, if you saw Beauty and the Beast, I was Mrs. Potts. And I could not remember the words to the song Beauty and the Beast to save my life. And so I actually, during our family night performance, instead of saying the words as they should be, I said learning to be strange. So this is the top of Chip's cart, and I wrote my words on there. I never had to look at it, but just in case, it was there. So anyway, that was just a fun little story. And then we have posters in here from different shows we've done and things like that, so it's pretty cool. And then here's our rehearsal center. And if you look on the floor, you'll see this tape outlines actually the outline of our stage. So it's the same dimension. So that way we can rehearse in here and everything's the same as it would be when we're out on the stage. And then we have, of course, our pianos and things like that. It's a mess in here right now, so ignore that. But all of these costumes have been borrowed by other theaters or schools, and so they've returned those over the school year, and we haven't taken those upstairs yet. Yeah. So, and then we have, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Hannah.
Okay. But I just think, so people may not understand that once the shows start, once the second show is going, once the first show is going, the second show is already back here rehearsing.
Yeah.
So the rehearsal space actually becomes very important because otherwise, I understand before this space was here, they were practicing outside. And also now that I know about the bathroom thing, I'm really thankful for the bathrooms in here too.
Yes, we do have bathrooms in here. The funny thing is, before we built this part of the building, which might have been about 10 years ago maybe, we actually got dressed in the little barn across the way and would have to get ready over there, and whatever the weather was, we had to come in here, and we would have lawn chairs that we sat outside, and we would just sit waiting to go on stage. So it was interesting. We got a lot of mosquito bites. Let me take you upstairs to our costume shop, if we can go up there without getting hurt. So this is our costume shop, and this is an amazing place. We're able to costume pretty much every show with the things that we have here, and we do buy things so that we can use those for different shows in the future. So we have, let's see, we have like all of our hats are over here, and then men's things are here.
So here is where all the props are stored that are donated or found or purchased, right? And there's all kinds of things, from suitcases to tables and chairs to pictures and a 2,000 pound thing over there.
Some of my,
Somehow I don't think it's actually 2,000 pounds.
I like these, the little.
Oh, our cakes, yes.
I know, those are just fun. So yeah, we've got tons of stuff that have lovely bread and things like that we used for Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, there's tons of things, lots of fun things up here.
All right, and we're right above where they do the set. So we've
and that when I showed you the where the pit was, that's the door to the pit. So if you want to see what they see, you can look out that way. Urgh.
All right, so we're in the lobby, and I don't know about you, but I always wondered before I was in a show what these stairs went to. And it turns out they go upstairs to the tech loft, which is what Dustin Bond is in charge of. He is on the board as well, and he's in charge of all the tech stuff, so he is gonna give us a little behind the scenes look at that tech booth. So.
Yes, well, yep, right up the stairs is where we keep all of our tech guru people, and they sit up there. We have sound and lights. And so, you want to go up?
All right, let's go.
Well, here we have our tech booth. We have our lighting system over here, and we have our sound board here. It's covered up. We just bought that actually recently, so we're very excited about that. We were wanting to use it for this year. Obviously, that got canceled.
Right.
So
we're sad that the season's been postponed, but look forward to future. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is also how the spotlight people get over, right? They
go up this catwalk here, and then they'll step down, and then they go down the steps on either side to get to their spotlight. That's actually new from last year. So very excited.
It's actually kind of scary now that I'm up here and actually see what they have to do. I'm glad I didn't do a spotlight.
They're very brave souls.
They are brave souls. So speaking of the stage, our episode today is all about music, and music helps us to feel things. And music is helpful when you're telling a story too. If you watch TV or a movie, you can hear the music, and that gives you a clue of how you're supposed to feel. If it's fast, there's something exciting happening. If it's slower, maybe it's sad or somebody's really thinking about something. Musicals, of course, they break out into song and dance, but even for plays, sometimes there's music involved to just give you that atmosphere and help you to feel something. So we're actually going to go down, and on the stage down there, we're actually going to learn a few dance moves from a couple of our friends. So let's go. All right, so we're here on stage with Logan and Ashley Keown, who have done a lot of ballroom dancing. And so they're going to show us some dances with different kinds of music. So I'm going to let them dance away. Here we go.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see.
Well, bravo, I have to say. So we saw two very different dances just now. We saw swing dancing with Shake, and then a waltz with Amazing Grace. So you want to talk to us about how you know the dance and the moves and all that jazz?
Sure. So when you are listening to music, you can hear and count along or clap along with the music, and you can do certain counts. And the swing has 4 beats that you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a little bit faster.
Right. So let's do that. Ready? So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Then it would keep going 2, 2, 3, 4, and you keep going through the music. Whereas the waltz has a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's very graceful.
Makes you feel like you're swaying with the music.
Yes. And so you hear that 3 beats dropping on the down beats. And so each type of music has a different dance that can go along with it.
Right.
And it's fun for us. He does this more than I do, but he'll listen to a song on the radio and go, that's a swing dance. Any song that you listen to, or ooh, that's a waltz, or a rumba, whatever it might be.
Very nice. And so again, as I listen to those songs, Shake always puts me in a good mood. That song always makes me happy, and I'm dancing in the car when I'm listening to it. Whereas Amazing Grace with that waltz was very calming, I thought, and very relaxing. So we're gonna see one more kind of dance. We have one more guest. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Let's check out our other friend. So this is Tara Gardner, and she actually owns the dance workshop. And I know you've been a part of helping with some shows out here, and your family's been involved as well. And so she's going to show us some hip hop style dancing. So let's check it out. I have
Ain't got no trouble in my life. No foolish dreams make me cry. I'll never find nobody. You know I always get by. I cool down when something gets in my way. I go round it. I don't let it get me down. Gonna take it the way that I found it.
Well, that was amazing. I don't think I could have pulled off all those moves. Tara is actually going to break those down for you and teach you how to do that dance. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
Okay, so we're gonna give each of these moves a name so it's a lot easier to remember, okay? So you start with your feet apart, and we're gonna punch and point. That's the first name. The second one is flip, because you're gonna flip your wrist, okay? Taking it all the way down, this name is rock, and it's gonna be quick, slow. So you're gonna go quick, slow, and then floor, snap, okay? And the next move is step, touch, touch, and then you're gonna open the door and walk in a circle. Let's see if we can get here. All right, and then we cross and do a head roll. Cross, head roll. And elbows and chicken. That's kind of a funny name, but it'll help you remember. Elbows, chicken. And then we're gonna throw and turn again. Gotta go the other way, unwind. Okay. There we go. And after you turn, you're gonna jump out, and take it is the next name. And then you walk forward, 1, 2, 3, and dab. You guys should all know that one. That's it.
All right. Maybe let's go through it one more time, because I don't know that I got them all.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, all right. So punch and point, flip, rock, floor, snap, step, touch, 2, open the door and walk, and try not to get caught up in the cord. Cross, head roll, elbows and chicken, the funny one, elbows, chicken, throw, and turn again. I'm gonna get caught up in this wire. Here we go. And let's try again, throw, turn, then you jump out and take it, and then we walk forward, 5, 6, 7, dab.
All right. So now that you've practiced it with her, how about we try it one more time?
Okay.
Okay.
We got this. Flip, rock, step touch, walk around. Don't let elbows, chicken, throw it, take it, walk, dab.
Thank you so much, Tara. That was great, and I can't wait to see all your dance moves at home. Maybe you can shoot a video and share it to our GCC Kids online page. Hey, it's time for us to get back to the studio, so here we go. Friends, well, we are here with Miss Carrie Hamilton, who is the music teacher at TZ and also the music director at First Baptist Church. So thank you so much for coming on the spectacular summer show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here, especially because we're talking about one of my most favorite things, music.
Oh, I know. I love music. I've really been looking forward to this show.
You know, music is such a great thing. It helps us process our emotions.
It's true.
It picks us up when we're having a bad day. It helps us celebrate when we're feeling so awesome. It's just the best thing, the best way to cope when you're thinking about how you're feeling. It's just such a great thing. I have such a great idea. Why don't we play a game?
Ooh, a game.
I brought a
I
game
like
with us.
games. Do you guys like games?
This game is called Happy Llama, Sad Llama, Totally Rad Llama.
All right, let's do that at home. Ready? So happy
Happy
llama,
llama,
sad
sad
llama,
llama,
totally rad llama. Okay.
So if the music sounds happy, you're going to say Happy Llama. If the music sounds sad, though, you're going to show us a Sad Llama. If the music is totally rad, Totally Rad Llama. Let's
right.
listen to the music and tell us what you think.
Okay, here's the first one. Ooh. My shoulders are excited about this
I like
song.
Woo! It's fast.
It's got a good little beat going.
What do you think? Is it happy or sad? Or totally rad?
I'm gonna say totally rad.
Totally
That was
rad. This
really
makes
fun.
me feel happy. This makes me feel happy a lot. I think it's Happy Llama music.
All right.
Well, I think we have another one.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
I don't know. It's very slow. It makes
It
me feel
is.
calm.
It does make me feel calm, and I'm gonna say happy because I did
Yeah.
feel kind of happy with it.
Yeah.
It didn't make me feel sleepy. It just made me feel relaxed.
Yes. I think it's a Happy Llama.
Yeah.
I think it's a Happy Llama. I wonder what it is for you out there.
What did you pick?
We have one more.
Right.
Okay, what do you think about this music?
Didn't get that promotion that we talked about.
Oh,
Oh.
that's sad.
Mama, look what I made with my food.
I like to play with my food at dinner, though.
Honey, don't play with your food because it's supper time.
I just got in trouble by Mom because I played with my food.
You got in trouble.
Well,
Turn off all the news.
I think this one's a sad llama.
I think it's sad too, especially that harmonica made me feel sad.
Yes.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
It's been a bad day.
Well, that was a fun game to play.
was.
How does music make you feel? So, one of my other favorite things about music is when we get to make music with others.
Oh, I love that too.
Here's an idea. Why don't we go make some music with some of our friends from church, and we'll find out what it's like to make music with others.
Ooh, that sounds good. Are you ready? Let's go.
Music helps us connect to others. Musicians have a special way of communicating with their instruments when making music. In a church band, musicians work together to create music that leads the church in singing and worshiping God. Some instruments have specific jobs, while others get to change in order to make music more interesting. For example, drums are the heartbeat of the music and keep all the musicians together, being careful not to go too slow or speed up. But guitars and pianos get to change their roles in order to make the music more interesting. Sometimes guitars play a steady pattern, while other times they can play a melody from the music or create a new melody to add something special. Then you have solo musicians that are the icing on the cake and add more melodic interest. Today we have Allie on the violin, adding the solo. All of this music sounds great, but one important thing's missing: the words. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am.
I really loved that.
Me
I hope
too.
you all joined us and sang along at home. I love how music helps us connect with our emotions, and it helps us connect with each other.
Yeah.
But it also helps us to connect to God.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorite things. I love when I don't know exactly what I'm feeling, and when I go and search in the Word, Scripture always has just the best thing for me to help me process what I'm feeling and to help reassure me when I'm not feeling my best. And some of the best songs are written because people here on earth have had a feeling and gone searching through the Word and put them together when they're singing to God. And such comfort just comes when you sing to the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a couple that I've brought with me today. Maybe we could share them from Psalms that help us process those emotions.
Okay.
Like maybe when you're feeling so excited you just want to shout. Here's one from Psalm 98.
Psalm 98.
98:4.
It says, "Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord with the harp and the sound of singing."
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't have a harp, and I don't think the kids at home have a harp.
Probably not.
But one thing they all have is their voice.
Yes.
So let's just make a jubilant noise right now, and let's see you all at home. Let's hear you. Just make a big, loud shout, and we'll see if we can hear it from here.
All right.
You ready?
1, 2, 3.
I hear it. I hear
It was okay. I really feel like you can do better.
Oh, sure.
I think you can be louder.
Much louder. Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that may have been a little
so
too
loud.
Oh,
It's so loud.
my ears.
Well, no matter how you're feeling, you can always shout to the Lord. And even though it hurts our ears, I promise the Lord delights in any sound, making for his benefit. So what about when we don't know how we're feeling and we're crying? So many times my children at home cry,
Yep.
and they don't know how to say why they're crying. And so
Has that ever happened to you?
I'm
You're
sure.
upset and crying and you don't know why you're really crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
Me too. And so, what does the scripture say about crying to the Lord? What about Psalm 55:17?
55:17 says, "Evening, morning, and noon, I cry out in distress, and he hears my voice." What's distress mean?
Distress means when you don't know, you don't have the words, you don't even know why, you just feel like, I just need to cry. And it feels good to just cry. And you need help.
Yeah.
And the best part of that verse is, and you heard my cry.
Yes.
And you heard me, and you heard that I was sad. God hears you, even when you're sad, even when you're crying.
It's very true. That's comforting to me. How about you?
Yeah. Well, probably my favorite songs to God that we sing are the songs about joy.
Oh, I like being
There's
joyful.
so many references in the Psalms about shouting for joy and singing for joy, singing new songs for joy. What about this one? Is Psalm 33. 3.
Psalm 33:3. It says, "Sing to him a new song, play skillfully, and shout for joy."
Have you ever played instruments and you're not very good?
Yes.
Especially when you're practicing at home.
Right.
Sometimes we've made all kinds of videos this summer, and I have tried over and over. I've had a big blooper reel because I'm not playing skillfully, and I need to practice to be my very best so that the sounds that I'm playing on the piano or the sounds that I'm playing on my guitar are the very best sounds. It's so important.
Yeah.
But my favorite part of that verse is the singing part. That anybody can do it. If you don't know how to play piano, or you don't know how to play the guitar or drums or shake something, that you can just use your voice.
Yes.
And God delights in hearing our
And it
voice.
says to sing with joy. It does not say to sing perfectly or to sing beautifully.
Right.
It says to sing with joy.
Yeah.
So I've never understood how people can be in service and not be all in singing. I love music, and so I understand. I'm a singer, and I love to sing.
right.
But when we're singing praises to God, I don't really care what anybody else thinks about what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm singing joyfully to Him.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly how I feel when I'm singing to God. Even if I'm singing those shout songs, feeling the comfort when I'm sad when I'm singing, that's it's just a little sprinkle of joy, of comfort. And then all of these happy songs, yes, being a joyful worshiper we're called to.
Yes.
So I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so
Oh.
much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. I really loved getting to make music with you today.
Thank you.
And talking about music.
Yes.
It's a happy
been
day.
Great.
So
It's been so good.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey friends, this has been a really fun episode. I've loved all the dancing and the singing and the music that we've enjoyed. I hope you have too. So here's my challenge for you this week. I want you to pick a song that makes you feel happy, or find a song that helps you relax, or find a song that you love to sing to praise Jesus. Now here's what I want you to do with that song. There's a couple of options. You can take those songs and share them with someone. How you share them is up to you. Maybe it's through a YouTube clip, or maybe you play music in your backyard and have some friends over. But I want you to not only share those songs with people, but tell them why you picked those songs. Why do those songs mean something to you? Why are they special to you? Or maybe you take one of those songs and you sing it and record yourself and share it on Facebook or Instagram with your parents' help. And then share with people why you love that song, why you chose that song. Because here's the thing, the music that helps us to connect to God, we can use that to help connect to other people and help those people to connect to God. Music is a pretty powerful thing. So go let your light shine this week. Oh, it's chill time. Let's take a deep breath in, let it out slow. So I want you to close your eyes and use your imagination and go into your garden that you've created. Are there big, beautiful trees? Is there a river that runs through? Are Are there lots of flowers or a big meadow? Whatever your garden looks like, just enjoy it, walk around. And over in the distance, waiting for you at a bench is Jesus. And when you're ready, I want you to go over and sit down and talk to him about your day and how you're doing. I want you to ask Jesus this question. What am I supposed to remember from today's show? What is it that's supposed to change in me that I heard in today's show? Maybe it's something big, maybe it's something little. Now I want you to ask him, how am I supposed to let my light shine this week? What are you supposed to do to let your light shine for God this week? In Psalm chapter 57, it says this, verses 7 through 11. My heart is steadfast, O God. My heart is steadfast. That means that we're constant, right? I will sing and make music. Awake, my soul. Awake, harp and lyre. I will awaken the dawn. I will praise you, O Lord, among the nations. I will sing of you among the peoples. For great is your love, reaching to the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches to the sky. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be over all the earth. Music helps us to express how we feel, and it connects us to each other, and it also connects us to God and to our emotions. Those are all things that we talked about today. Remember that you can always praise God through music. It's another way that we can talk to God. Sometimes I don't know what to say, but a song comes to mind and I can start singing that to God instead. And so remember that that's a way that you can talk to God and be in relationship with him. Because remember that God wants to be in a relationship with you. It's the most important thing to him. And that means he wants to be your friend. And you can't have much of a friendship if you're not talking to each other. So make sure you're talking to him, but make sure you're also listening. And remember that you matter to him and he loves you very much. Oh, friends, you know what that means? It's the end. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. God sure made a spectacular you. He loves you, and I do too. But now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends.